In the heart of darkness, where time seems to stand still, the forgotten depths of medieval dungeons hold secrets of the past and perhaps the spirits of those who once inhabited them. These subterranean chambers, carved from solid rock or burrowed deep into castle foundations, were not designed for comfort. The dungeons of the medieval era were a manifestation of power and control, a chilling testament to the authority of those who held the keys. Imposing castle walls, built to protect and to intimidate, often concealed these hidden depths. Here in the belly of the beast, those who fell foul of the law or simply the wrong person were banished. Their cries and pleas absorbed into the cold stone, their stories etched into the shadows. Notorious for their brutal conditions, these dungeons were places of punishment and torment. Stripped of light, of warmth, of hope, they were designed to break the spirit, to bend the will. The clink of chains, the drip of water, the sigh of despair, these were the haunting melodies that echoed through these halls of horror. The history of these dungeons is steeped in tales of suffering and despair, yet they continue to fascinate us. Perhaps it's the grim allure of the macabre, or a morbid curiosity about the lives that were lived and lost within these walls. Today, many believe that these ancient dungeons are haunted, their spectral inhabitants forever trapped within their stone confines. Ghostly whispers and spectral apparitions, chilling encounters and inexplicable phenomena, these are the threads that weave the tapestry of haunted history associated with these dungeons. But are these merely stories spun to chill the bone and stir the imagination? Or is there a grain of truth hidden within these tales? As we delve deeper into the heart of these dungeons, we'll explore the stories, the sightings, and the unsettling experiences that have been reported over centuries. As we journey through time, the walls of these dungeons whisper tales of dread, despair, and ghostly encounters. In the early 11th century, nestled in the verdant French countryside, stands the Château de Brissac, home to a spectral resident known as the Green Lady. The Château de Brissac, with its towering stone walls and elegant facades, harbors a deep-rooted history that is as captivating as it is chilling. Its origins date back to the 11th century, when it served as a fortress for the Dukes of Brissac. Over the centuries, the castle has seen its fair share of battles, betrayals, and tragedies, each event leaving an indelible mark on its ancient stone walls. But it's the tale of Charlotte, the Green Lady, that sends shivers down the spine of anyone who dares to venture into the castle's dungeon. Charlotte was the illegitimate daughter of King Charles VII and his mistress, Agnes Sorel. She was wed to Jacques de Breze, but her heart belonged to another. When Jacques discovered Charlotte's infidelity, he was consumed by rage. In a fit of jealousy, he murdered Charlotte and her lover, forever condemning her spirit to the castle. Charlotte, now known as the Green Lady, is often seen wandering the castle's dungeon, dressed in her favorite green dress. She's easily distinguished by her ghastly face with two gaping holes where her eyes and nose should be, a chilling reminder of the violent end she met. Encounters with the Green Lady are as chilling as her tragic tale. Late at night, the dungeon becomes a stage for her mournful wails and desperate cries, echoing through the castle's stone corridors. Many have reported seeing her apparition drifting aimlessly through the dungeon's dark corners, forever trapped in her moment of despair. The Green Lady's tale is a somber testament to the castle's dark past, a chilling reminder of the tragedies that unfolded within its walls. Her endless wandering and mournful cries serve as a haunting echo of a time long past, forever imprinted on the castle's ancient stones. To this day, the Green Lady roams the depths of the chateau, her mournful wails echoing through its ancient halls. Standing tall on the north bank of the River Thames, the Tower of London is a structure steeped in blood, betrayal, and beheadings. This bastion of British history has seen centuries of turmoil and tragedy, and perhaps it's no surprise that many believe the echoes of the past still linger. The Tower's dungeon, a bleak and chilling place, bore witness to countless tales of despair. Its cold, damp walls, a silent testament to the suffering of those who were unfortunate enough to find themselves within its confines. Among the phantoms said to haunt the tower, the ill-fated Anne Boleyn stands out. Once a queen, Anne met her end on the executioner's block, accused of treason against King Henry VIII. It's said her spectral form, headless, wanders the tower's corridors, a chilling reminder of a life cut short. Next, we turn our attention to the tragic tale of the princes in the tower. Edward V and his younger brother Richard, merely children, were declared illegitimate and locked away in the tower, never to be seen again. Their spirits, some claim, can still be seen, two innocent boys forever trapped in the shadow of betrayal. Then, there's the White Lady, a spectral figure often seen in the White Tower. She's known for the haunting scent of perfume that accompanies her, a fragrance so overpowering it's said to make guards ill. Her connection to the dungeon is less clear, but her presence adds another layer to the eerie atmosphere that pervades the tower. From the highest turrets to the depths of the dungeon, the Tower of London is a monument to the darker side of history, a place where the past refuses to stay buried. It's a parade of phantoms, each with their own story, each a piece of the rich tapestry of British history. The tower, with its chilling dungeon, remains a spectral stage where the past refuses to rest. Tucked away in Northumberland, England, Chillingham Castle bears a fitting name, known for its chilling echoes of tortured souls. Chillingham Castle is a relic of a time when might meant right, and mercy was often a stranger. Its stone walls, as old as the 13th century, have witnessed countless tales of horror and despair, especially in its infamous dungeon and torture chamber. This is a place where history was written in blood and agony. The dungeon and torture chamber of Chillingham Castle are not for the faint of heart. Imagine being dragged down into the cold, dank depths of the earth, the only light coming from flickering torches casting long, monstrous shadows. The air is heavy with the metallic scent of blood. The walls echo with the screams of the damned. Over the centuries, the castle's dark past has given birth to tales of ghostly encounters. Two specters in particular have become infamous among the castle's spectral inhabitants, the Blue Boy and the White Pantry Ghost. The Blue Boy is said to haunt the pink room of the castle. Guests have reported seeing blue halos of light, hearing the cries of a boy, and finding blue objects mysteriously appearing and disappearing. Some believe he's the spirit of a young boy, whose remains were found hidden within the castle walls during the 20th century. The White Pantry Ghost, on the other hand, is believed to be the spirit of a former servant. This apparition is often seen in the castle's pantry, where it was once the servant's job to guard the silver. Visitors have reported feeling a chill, hearing soft whispers, and even seeing a frail figure in white. These spectral stories, while terrifying, are just a fraction of the chilling tales that have spun from the castle's gruesome history. Chillingham Castle is a place where the past refuses to rest, where every stone and chamber resonates with echoes of its dark and bloody past. The echoes of the tormented linger in Chillingham, a grim reminder of its blood-soaked past. High atop Castle Rock, Edinburgh Castle watches over the Scottish capital, its dungeon a dark abyss that swallowed countless souls. As the heart of Scotland's historic landscape, Edinburgh Castle tells tales of power, war, and intrigue. Yet within its cold stone walls lurks a chilling secret. Its dungeon, a grim reminder of the castle's dark past. This subterranean pit was the final destination for many unfortunate souls, their desperate cries now echoes lost in time. The Edinburgh Castle dungeon served as a prison for a diverse range of captives. Notably, it held French prisoners during the 7 Years' War, a global conflict that stretched from Europe to the far reaches of the globe. These men, torn from their homes, found themselves in a foreign land, confined within the bleak darkness of the dungeon. Their spirits, it is said, never left. Visitors have reported hearing whispered conversations in French, a spectral reminder of the castle's captive inhabitants. Yet the French prisoners were not the only souls lost in the depths of Edinburgh Castle. During the American Revolutionary War, the dungeon held colonial prisoners, men who dared to rebel against the might of the British Empire. These prisoners, too, met a grim fate within the castle's dungeon. Today, Their restless spirits are believed to roam the castle grounds, their spectral presence a chilling testament to their fight for freedom. Stories of ghostly encounters abound, tales of cold spots, strange noises, and sightings of apparitions. Some claim to have seen spectral soldiers, their uniforms still bearing the marks of their final battle. Others tell of eerie voices, whispering tales of despair and longing. But it's not just the spirits of soldiers that haunt the castle. There are tales of a headless drummer boy, a phantom piper, and a ghostly dog, their spectral forms adding to the castle's haunted tapestry. Edinburgh Castle's dungeon, a chilling nexus of lost souls, continues to reverberate with the echoes of its spectral inhabitants. The castle stands as a stark reminder of our past, a place where history and the supernatural intertwine, forever echoing with the lost souls of its dungeon. In the forests of the Czech Republic, Huska Castle stands isolated, shrouded in mystery and tales of demonic entities. Perched upon a steep rocky knoll, Huska Castle is an imposing fortress devoid of fortifications, moats, or anything that would suggest it was built to ward off invading armies. Instead, it was constructed with an inward focus, as if to contain something within. This unique architecture, coupled with its remote location, has given birth to a chilling legend. The castle, it is said, was built over a deep chasm, believed to be a gateway to hell. This pit, so the tale goes, was so deep that no one could see the bottom. It spewed forth an array of otherworldly creatures, and the air around it was so chilly it could freeze your very soul. The castle was supposedly built to seal this portal, to keep the demonic entities from spilling into our world. The heart of these supernatural occurrences is the castle's chapel, built directly over the supposed hellhole. Legends speak of a thick layer of human and animal skeletons found beneath the chapel during renovation works, their bones charred and twisted as if subjected to intense heat. Whispers of ghostly monks, demonic beasts, and transparent dogs with human faces have echoed through the halls, enough to send chills down the spine of the bravest. The castle's dungeon, as one might expect, is no less terrifying. There are tales of a horrific creature that once crawled out from the pit, half human, half beast, its body covered in scales and eyes that burned like hot coals. It is said to lurk in the shadows, its growls echoing in the cold, damp air. Despite the terrifying tales, or perhaps because of them, Huska Castle attracts curious souls from near and far, daring to step into the unknown. The castle's uncanny history continues to intrigue, the chilling tales from its dungeon holding us in a terrifying grip. Huska Castle, with its eerie dungeon, remains a haunting enigma, a supposed portal between our world and the underworld. From spectral ladies to demonic entities, the dungeons of medieval castles have borne witness to countless tales of the supernatural. We've ventured through the dimly lit corridors of Château de Brissac, where the Green Lady roams, her melancholy wails echoing through the centuries. We've stood beneath the imposing walls of the Tower of London, where a parade of phantoms marches on, their spectral forms a testament to the bloody history engraved within its stone. We've felt the chilling presence of the tortured souls in Chillingham Castle's infamous chamber, their agonized cries still whispering through the cold stone walls. We've crossed the threshold of Edinburgh Castle's dungeon, where lost souls linger, their despair a chilling reminder of the castle's dark past. And finally, we dared to approach Huska Castle, where it is said a gateway to hell once opened, releasing unspeakable demonic entities that continue to haunt the castle's shadowy depths. These stories, chilling as they are, weave together the rich tapestry of history that surrounds these medieval dungeons. Each phantom, each whispering wind, each cold spot contributes to the eerie atmosphere that envelops these ancient structures. They are more than just ghost stories. They are fragments of a time long past, echoes of the people who once lived, loved, and suffered within these stone walls. These tales of the supernatural are deeply ingrained in the culture surrounding these dungeons. They serve as a reminder of the human capacity for cruelty, of the suffering endured by countless souls, and of the resilience of the human spirit. They are a part of our collective memory, a testament to our shared history, a testament to the enduring power of stories. As we step out of the shadows of these haunted dungeons, we carry with us chilling tales of the past, a reminder that history, in all its darkness, continues to haunt the present. These stories, they linger in the air, whispering to us of the shadows of history, reminding us that the past is never truly gone. It is always there, waiting in the shadows, ready to send a chill down our spine.